Hello, Liam Nason. I don't know who you are, but this is Acquired Taste. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Also DM us on Instagram at taste.gang, if you know what that means. Now, without further ado, here's your episode.
Let's see what happens if I play this. Nice. There we go. Yeah. Wow. This is 30 seconds long. Longer than I thought it was. I hope so.
Yeah, that's cool.
Ooh. Woo. Wow. Look at that. Uh-oh, it's repeating. Uh-oh, fixed in post.
More taste.
Fixed in post. Wow, we have a theme song now. And we're back.
Wow, we are back, yeah.
Amazing.
Another sunburned episode today.
Yeah, there's been a horrible sunburn epidemic
Yeah.
across the city. But now we're back for the 6th and final episode of Acquired Taste. As always, I'm Tristan Williams.
And with me, Ian Rossoff.
Ian Rossoff. Oh my God.
Who knew you would become, your favorite food would be vegan?
Who knew?
Who knew?
That's right, audio-only crowd. Welcome back to the world's only food show with an audio component. Wow, I stumbled through that just now. You'd think I'd forget sometimes. Once again, I am contractually obligated to find my new favorite food. But we just learned today, it's vegan.
Yeah. I think we may have a hint of pancetta, but a lot of vegans do allow pancetta. That's one of the few animal products that
I've heard they also allow oysters. Because bivalves don't have like a conscience or something.
Sure.
I don't know what these rules mean, but I'm about to become vegan, so we better find out. Ian, what's the crux of this here? What is the main dish?
So, Brussels sprouts.
Woo!
Now, over the last 10 years, I don't think anything has been hotter than Brussels sprouts.
Really?
They became more around, I would say, like 5-6 years ago was really the peak. They became the it vegetable.
Really?
Every trendy restaurant
Are there lists
had to have Brussels sprouts. I mean, you couldn't avoid them. They were everywhere.
And now they're about to be inside of me.
Yes.
Whoa.
And they became a lot of people's favorite vegetable.
Huh.
Because Brussels sprouts are incredible receptacles for all different other kinds of flavors. Because they have all the little layers...
Oh, what?
That can pick up salt, sweet, hot.
Ooh,
hot. We're going to get it all. Fats.
So
we're going to get it all here.
They're like taste vessels.
They are vessels.
Are they ships on the river to Flavortown?
They are. The problem is, traditionally, what your parents grew up with, why they hated Brussels sprouts, was people would boil them, and they would become waterlogged and soggy and gross. We have nothing like that.
Hey, speaking of waterlogged, though, this sounds fantastic. Let's clear up one last little bit of business. As always, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I will keep doing exit interviews.
Oh, no, not the exit interview.
Always the exit interview. We have to close the book.
On the donut.
On the donut. I tell you, I was so unhappy with donuts.
Donuts were rough. I took an immediate nap.
Ooh.
And then the next couple of days, I am ashamed to admit that the next day, we had leftover donuts.
Yeah.
You came over, you had a flight to catch, and we ate a couple of donuts.
We went back to donuts the next day.
It was shameful.
Our bodies went through sugary hell.
It was shameful.
For one night. The water, the dam shut down.
Yeah.
Zero hydropower.
Yeah. It was rough.
And then the next morning we were back to donuts. I ate donuts at home.
I didn't want to eat them. They were just there.
It was there.
And it's pretty hard to not eat a donut when they're there.
Exactly. And that's why, once again, if you're trying to apologize to anybody for anything,
get them donuts. Much better than flowers, I think.
Yeah. But if you're not trying to apologize, if you're trying to win somebody over...
Brussels sprouts are the way to go.
I've heard they're an aphrodisiac.
Yeah. All right, let's get to the eating.
Let's start. We have so many options in front of us here. Audio-only crowd.
Oh, and
Holy
a nice
cow.
red burgundy.
We're sponsored by Burgundy.
Yes.
This week. Cheers. Fantastico.
Burgundy, a red burgundy like this is really nice to go with sprouts.
I believe that. I have no...
Especially the balsamic glazes.
I don't know what balsamic means.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let's start with this Asiago lemon crispy Brussels sprout.
Okay. So audio only crowd. We've got about on our yellow sea of table here. We have about 9 different islands of Brussels sprouts here. I think it's more of like a Full House situation. We got like 3 of one kind, 2 of another.
Yeah.
But there's 4 individuals here. We're starting with picture Brussels sprouts. Picture a green orb.
Yep.
Chopped in half.
Crisped.
Crisped.
Yeah.
Picture it crisp.
Yeah.
And then just imagine a whole bunch of different things on it. We're going to start with the Asiago.
Yeah. The crispy Brussels sprout, Asiago, and lemon.
Asiago and lemon.
Yeah.
Would you look at that?
And this is from a local establishment.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know their name.
No.
But they donated us this. And they said specifically, plug my restaurant. And I forgot. Okay, so I'm gonna just first one. Right there. Okay.
Not bad.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's a good. I don't know.
You can tell these have been roasted.
Okay. But they also have cheese on them. That's one thing I can tell.
Yeah. Now we have another one with cheese. This was an Asiago, and I made a shredded Brussels sprout with feta. Yeah.
Okay, so why do these pair with cheese so well? Just because they go well with everything? Are you telling me I can bring Brussels sprouts to any situation in my life?
Yeah, you kind of can, but they're good with cheese. I mean, mostly because the melted cheese, especially, can get right in with into the little folds of the sprout. If you're imagining a sprout, there's probably like a good sprout has maybe 15, 16 layers, and those tend to separate out as it cooks, and then flavor can get in.
Wait, so you're telling me the sprout like peels apart and flavor sneaks inside of it?
Pretty much.
What?
And cheese can be nice on top as also an aesthetic because the Brussels sprouts will crisp, get darker.
Yes.
And then the bright white cheese, or usually you go with something crumbly. Can go nice on top.
Sneaking it on top. Interesting. Wow. So we're here. We're just doing like the first flavor of this. The next one's gonna be completely different.
Yeah. And I like
fraternal twins.
I like the pop of lemon.
Completely different.
I like the pop of lemon.
Yeah.
A little bit of acidity.
Do you ever bite the lemon on one of these things? Do you just spritz it on stuff?
No, spritz.
Okay.
Not much of a lemon biter.
Hey, I'm not. I don't judge. All right.
Yeah.
I bite my string cheese. I'm telling you that. Right now, some people real problem with that. Real problem.
Like they like to peel it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, if you peel it, it's like a fun snack. That's good to look at. But if you bite into it, same cheese half the time. Okay, notably, I have already forgotten how many Brussels sprouts I've eaten right now. I think there are like 9. So there's like they're all halves.
No, all halves.
Okay. Well, let's figure out. Let's start with our sabermetric analysis of the night.
Okay.
Okay, Ian.
It is.
Here's what I'm going to give you. This is the nutrition for Brussels sprouts. Well, I've figured out what
1 cup.
Yes.
1 cup.
Yes.
About 8 Brussels sprouts, medium Brussels sprouts.
Okay.
Gonna get you into a cup.
8 Brussels sprouts in a cup. So cut in half, that's 16 halves?
About. All right.
Okay.
That's a dry cup measure. Anyways, that's 56 calories. Not bad.
That's not bad at all.
Not bad. 4 grams of protein. Not bad.
But for 50 calories with 4 grams of protein?
Yeah.
I'm just putting that. That's good.
Yeah.
What?
Okay. This is the first time we've had like the healthy numbers so far. 4 grams of fiber.
Apples are wasted effort. Spread the news.
Yeah. 4 grams of fiber. That's also good, right?
So wait. So that's the same amount of fiber as protein?
Yeah. A lot of fiber, a lot of protein.
So you're going to get big and you're going to get clean?
Big and clean.
Dude, this is... okay, nutrition-wise, this is perfect.
All right. Now let's get some hot.
Get some hot? Yeah. I'm in. Dump... Yeah. Uh-oh, I'm...
losing track of count here, but we'll do the math. We'll do the math later because
we'll do the math in post.
I know the total amount of Brussels sprouts that I cooked.
Oh, good.
So that's helpful, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. 0 grams of fat.
Yeah.
That
good. This is a win-win right now.
You can't argue with that. 8 grams of carbs. I don't think that's, the end of the world.
No. I've heard fiber nets out carbs. Is that true? I think.
It's good. Yeah,
that's what
like
those protein bars are always advertising. Okay. They're like, 22 carbs, 8 grams net carbs.
Right, sure.
Because it's all dietary fiber, not sugars. I don't know.
Right. It's like a true plus minus. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is crazy. 124% of your vitamin C. I mean, come on. 124% of your vitamin C.
I'll collect that later. Wow. That is really high. This is like very, very good. Like everything's good about it. I'm worried.
Grab some hot sauce.
Okay. Oh, wow. It's open. Some bottles have like a stopper in them to keep you from just pouring stuff out. Frank's Red Hot. No. Frank's Red Hot, full of danger. I'm opening hot sauce right now. That's the banging on the table. Okay, what should I do with this?
Yeah, just put it a little on the side and then dip-a-roo.
Okay. So how with cheese? And wait, what are these again? The problem's gonna be I'm gonna lose track of all of this.
Now these ones,
green blur.
I absolutely blistered in the oven, roasted the shit out of them, quickly at very high temperature. And then I put in a little bit of hot sauce myself, or not hot sauce myself, but I put in hot chili pepper and a little bit of paprika, salt, pepper, a little soy, a little ginger.
Salt, paprika, soy, ginger. Okay, I know what salt tastes like. I know soy. I think that's about where we are.
About the extent of what you're capable of processing.
Interesting. Well, yeah, that hot sauce is hotter than I thought it'd be. It's a little burn. But okay.
Yeah, I think Brussels sprouts are great with hot sauce.
Okay. Now wait, have you always been a big fan of Brussels sprouts? Did you come into it late?
No,
Did you join in when all the restaurants joined in? When that list went out?
I basically refused to eat Brussels sprouts as a kid because I thought they were disgusting. And so then, at one point, my mom said, "Fine, then you make them," and I doused them in bacon fat, brown sugar, olive oil, butter, and I put it in the pan, and I was like, "That's really yummy."
Wait, are you saying your mom just like you were fed up with your mom's Brussels sprouts, so she challenged you and you beat her? Are you telling me you Iron Chef your mom
basically
at Brussels sprouts? That's how you got into them? Wait, no. Who gets into food by like outdoing somebody while cooking it? Are you telling me you sold yourself on Brussels sprouts? This sounds like snake oil. This sounds so false.
I may have been tricked into it.
Did you write that nutrition guide? This is a trap. If anything.
Alright.
I just found out all the testimonials on Brussels sprouts are from you.
Now this is
like,
the brown
I'm having
sugar.
a good time.
This is brown sugar here.
How come you taste
brown sugar
so
and
good?
balsamic.
No.
Clear yourself some space.
Oh my god. My cup runneth over.
We're cruising
with Brussels sprouts. I have no idea how many. I have like a rough idea. I think we eat 40 halves. I think. Okay, I can see the brown sugar on this. So there's some of these that look like really burnt, like ICU burnt, and some that these ones look green. So you didn't roast the hell out of these.
These have been pan sauteed.
Oh, and they're sweet. My God. Wow. These are, those are like 3 completely different dishes.
Yeah.
Like, I'm having to go back and eat all of them in a row. Just to remember what these taste like.
What the differences are,
Like I'm being pummeled to death with Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
In a good way, though. I'm happy about it. Okay. So,
all similar amounts of crunchy, though.
Okay. But so you sold yourself on Brussels sprouts. Do you know what everybody else's story is like?
I'm pretty sure everyone else's story is not liking Brussels sprouts. And then
I tell you, anytime my mom ever served me something bad, I cooked a better version of it and ran her out of the house.
Well, I think most people just never like Brussels sprouts until they...
Do you do this in restaurants? Do you look at people and say, I cannot do this? Mm-hmm. Do you go into the kitchen?
I wish.
I feel like Bourdain would go into the kitchen.
I would. I've definitely been in restaurants before and been like, I would make this better. I had not ordered this. That is
it
one
took
of my
us 6 episodes to get to your dark reality.
That is one of my ordering philosophies.
What?
If I think that the dish, I could make it at home just as well or close, I won't order it.
Somebody was telling me about that with like brunch. Mm-hmm. When they go to brunch, they won't order anything that they could just make themselves. Mm-hmm. And I told them my rule at restaurants is I order whatever has the best name. Because all the flavors are kind of the same. Mm-hmm. And I'm mostly just here to entertain myself.
I mean, brunch is...
Well, I don't stand for brunch. Mm-hmm. I will make a stance on brunch right now.
I sit at brunch, yeah.
You sit at brunch? I'm going to stand.
I'll just stage a sit-in.
It's too much pageantry. It's too much pageantry. Mm-hmm. It's too long. What are we there for? I don't have any friends. What are we there for?
Bottomless brunch can be okay.
Yeah, you can drink at home. It's even faster and cheaper. Mm-hmm. And you don't have to wait for people. And no one brings their dog. All right, that was dark. We're going to cut away from that. I'll edit that out. Well, no, I mean...
Nah, keep it in. People need to know.
No, I don't know.
All right. Let's try some non-vegan.
Dude, you were just moving. Okay, does one non-vegan Brussels sprout ruin the vegan sanctity of the rest of the meal?
You're going to have to talk to a real vegan on that. I think that probably, yeah. Yeah, probably.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Thinking I'm back to meat.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
Yeah. Give me one for the dog. That's my favorite. You know they're doing another Matrix movie?
Yeah, I saw that.
What?
Matrix 4, right?
How? Why? Will Morpheus still morph? What? I don't know. It's like no one watched the second. Well, everyone who watched the second one was like, "Well, I guess there's gonna be a third one."
Yeah,
but nobody was excited.
Do you think they're gonna get confused between their?
Mr. Fishburne was not excited about it.
Do you think they're gonna get confused between their John Wick, like characters and their Matrix characters?
I think I'm already confused between those characters. Mm-hmm. Like Keanu Reeves wakes up as John Wick. Mr. Anderson wakes up as Mr. Wick. Right. But then he's still sliding through the machine tubes, being unplugged.
Yeah.
And his dog's like a robot. His dog is Morpheus. Yeah. Huh. I guess, I don't know. I'm excited, I guess.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, Matrix 2 and 3 were pretty bad, weren't they?
No, not good. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And they were filmed at like the same time, right? They came out in really fast succession.
They did. Yeah.
Which is a fantastic strategy when you know your shows are going to be good. Like Lord of the Rings, you're like, oh yeah, give me one more of these every year.
Right.
But here we got hit with the second Matrix, and they're like, well, football season's coming around.
Here's 3.
Again.
All right. Time to venture into a totally new category.
We are moving at such insane pace. Did I even have any of those last ones?
Oh yeah, you need to have some of this one.
Can you? Oh, I got a.
You got a whole.
I have a trough over here.
A whole, yeah.
Audio only. If you're confused, it's okay because I'm confused as well.
All right, we should recap on what we just ate here, which was the Brussels sprouts with pancetta and roasted apples.
What is pancetta?
Pancetta, glad you asked, is a bacon-like cured meat.
Mm-hmm.
And it is delicious. It's Italian.
Okay.
There's the salty.
You think of like that Rush album. Mm-hmm. I think it's barchetta.
Yeah, barchetta.
Red pancetta. That could be good.
A little crispier.
Salty Italian meat, cured, crispier.
Salty, crispy.
Mm-hmm.
It's delicious.
Is this one with apples in it?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Did you just say that recently and I forgot?
Yeah. Now, apples and pork are a classic combo. So you got the roasted apples.
It's true.
The pork.
It's true.
The fat. And then the Brussels sprouts come in there. Soak it all up.
Do you know when they when they cook a pig at a luau, when does the apple go in?
That's a great question.
Is it before?
I think it does because when I've seen them take it out of the ground,
Mm-hmm.
the apple's in the...
Well, what if there's just apples in the ground?
I guess we can't know about that one.
The pigs are finding it. Okay. But I'll ask a real question. No, I didn't know. So you put the apple, is that just like a symbolic thing?
I think so.
Okay.
When I went to the luau, I think I was a little too old because it was in Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
None of the stuff really entertained me all that much, and there was a lot of little kids around. They were very interested in the pig.
Yeah.
Well,
the
luau's
pig
a lot
is
of
very
dancing,
interesting.
Right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A lot of dancing, a lot of poi.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
A lot of pork.
Yeah. I think my main problem was that you went up to get your food, and like based on where your table was.
Oh yeah.
My table was not early to the trough.
Okay,
table.
so by the time you got the food, the kitchen wasn't even open for you to challenge them.
Yeah, basically.
That's what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But it was an open bar.
Okay, how old were you? I feel like I was picturing you were like 15 in this now.
No. I was of age.
Ah, babe, I like it.
But it was an open bar, and it's harder to just get, smashed when there's like tons of little kids around.
Well,
I mean, it didn't prove that hard, but
it's not too hard.
No.
Huh.
But
Yeah. I guess
by and large, not a huge luau fan.
that's fair. I don't take it against my culture that you said that.
No, sorry, I forget you're like 100.
Eighth. It's okay, I didn't figure that out until recently.
Little 23 and me.
Mm-hmm. We did not know if I was a quarter or an eighth. Or possibly a 16th. My family's full of secrets.
Oh.
Let's keep it that way.
Speaking of torn
Oh
families,
my God.
torn apart families, this is a shredded Brussels sprout.
What
pepper.
number variety are you throwing in front of me right now?
We've done
I've just got
1,
entrails on this
2,
plate.
3, 4. This is our 5th style.
Okay.
And this is a shredded Brussels sprout.
Shredded?
Yeah.
Oh, what? Oh, God. So you're telling me all the math that I've done so
No, but I know exactly how many Brussels sprouts are in here.
So did you just scoop out half?
Yeah.
All right. Didn't do me like that. Okay, at some point I'm just gonna... no, this is not... We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Stats guys, we'll figure it out.
Pretty tasty.
Well, it's not bad.
No.
Now, a lot of this is tasty, but here's a fun fact for you. Sometimes, for some people, no Brussels sprouts are tasty.
Yeah, I believe that.
That's all the fact is. No,
Yeah.
Okay, some people have a gene known as TAS2R38 that makes Brussels sprouts taste bitter to them. Constantly.
Wow.
So you don't have
I don't have it.
I don't think I have that. I don't 100% know what a bitter taste is. It's different from sour.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that.
I
do
think
know
a lot
that.
of people know that. I think I know somebody who doesn't know that, but
Okay.
a lot of people do know that.
So I've heard of this with cilantro.
Yeah. A lot of people that
tastes like soap
soapy.
to them?
Yeah, soapy.
So Brussels sprouts may taste bitter
Yeah.
to you. I think earlier I was alluding to the fact that Ian doesn't know what everybody else's Brussels sprout story is like. Our parents gave them to us. We didn't like them, and we swore them off forever.
Yeah.
And then 10 years later, they became a trendy food.
Yeah.
I had them in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Like very crispy, very well done in Atlanta. And I was like, wait, I don't hate this food.
Yeah.
I'd spent 10 years in darkness.
Well, it
Was
comes
the last
from
time I had that.
if you cook Brussels sprouts, if you boil them, they're disgusting.
If you're indirectly slandering my parents right now, that's fine.
I am.
Okay, maybe, yeah.
But not their Hawaiian heritage.
Only a quarter of my mom's only half a quarter Hawaiian. I sound so confused right now.
Did you
My mom's a quarter.
yeah.
My dad's parents were white.
Like you're like George Clooney in The Yeah.
Yeah. George Clooney has a distinct voice. I can't do it. but it's definitely there.
Have you seen that
get
movie?
away to it.
That's like
I have
the
not seen
Hawaiian
that
movie.
since.
Or the
No.
Hawaiian
No.
ancestor
Get a
movie.
visa. No.
Yeah.
No, I have not. But my family has. Okay, so there's feta in here.
Yeah.
So is feta goat cheese?
No.
What am I confusing with? Blue cheese?
Well,
Are these similar?
no.
Why is that link in my head?
Feta is a Greek cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Is more similar to a goat cheese than a blue cheese, I guess.
Okay. Similar to a goat cheese?
I guess so. A blue cheese is kind of like a feta and a crumbly cheese, but they do not have the same flavor profile. Feta is very soft, a very salty cheese.
I can tell this is salty.
Briny, soft, salty cheese.
I don't have my TAS 2R38, so I can taste the other things. I think we can sound this out too. Like it's like taste 2 or 38. It's like taster 38. What do we call that? If you're a taster 38 and you're just finding this out now, call someone.
Yeah.
Call anyone. Call our interns. Where are they? What the hell are? How you doing?
The initial slowdown is starting to take effect, but I'm still going pretty strong. We still have another type of sprout.
We got another variety on?
We've got another variety.
Well, I have to eat this whole one because it's the only way that the math will work out.
That's true.
That will be done. Yeah, taster 38. Tastes better. Who knows? I don't know why. I thought feta and blue cheese or goat cheese were all the same thing. I don't know.
They're all cheeses.
They are all cheeses. How's feta and hot sauce? Is that a combination?
Not one that I've heard, but I think I mean it could work.
Only through experimentation do we find out what we like. Feta and jelly, though. Not good? Bad?
No, we're never introducing that grape jelly back into the...
Okay, peanut butter and jelly week's going to be awkward.
That's true. We're going to have to do...
If you have a ban on jelly, if we have the replacement refs in doing jelly.
Yeah. You know, I was telling someone about the search for your favorite food.
Contractual search.
Yeah, contractual search. And so a lot of people like to offer their opinion on what their favorite food is, of course. Right?
Yes.
Immediately they always chime in. And...
Because you're all so selfish.
Right.
All you tasting people, you're also... You all have these opinions you throw out. I am very...
Yeah. The oddest one, someone the other day said her favorite food was blueberry preserves.
They just eat them?
They
just
spread
eat them from the...
Spread them.
Spread them? Just like on thing?
On toast, I would say.
Can a topping be a favorite food? I'm not ruling out Brussels sprouts. Can a topping be a favorite food? Like, can gravy be my favorite food?
I think so.
Uh-oh. I don't know how we're going to quantify. The stats guys are going to have a nightmare with gravy.
Yeah, I think it would be better if like your favorite food was sausage and gravy or biscuits and gravy.
Yeah. But then you got to have one with the other, right? Like, why have twins? You got to take them both everywhere.
But she was like blueberry preserves on her like oatmeal, on her this, on her that, on her pancakes, on her waffles.
Huh.
Everything.
So blueberry preserves on Brussels sprouts.
But then she was very clear that it was not blueberry jam.
What's the difference there?
Yeah. Well, a jam versus a preserve.
Don't nod this one off. Don't act like I know this.
A subtle.
I just learned what a nectarine is today.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Today at the US Open.
At one day of the US Open, they can't know my production schedule. At a random
day of the US Open. There was 3 bowls of fruit.
Yep.
Peaches, plums, and nectarines.
Yep. Who knew?
You had no idea what you were getting yourself into there.
I thought the plum was the purple one, and I thought the peaches were the yellow and the white one.
Well, that's kind of correct, but you got a nectarine which has no fuzz, no fur, no peach fuzz, and you thought it was peach.
Let me ask you this. If a cat doesn't have fur, does it sell a cat? How do you know?
That's a huge question in Austin Powers.
That's true. Okay,
Okay.
so I thought, I don't know. I did not know that a nectarine could be like that. I just thought it was a hard peach.
A very unripe nectarine.
Mm-hmm. Okay, tell me the numbers now. What was in that feta sprout?
That
combo?
was 16 sprouts.
So we each ate 8?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
We're cruising along.
Perfect. We are cruising. We ate like 8. That took like 2 minutes. Record for Brussels sprouts eaten in a minute.
Ooh, I'll go with 42.
31.
Huh.
That was
That's
similar.
optimistic. All right. This one is roasted with salt, pepper, olive oil, butter, and herbs de Provence.
What? What did you say?
It's
Herbs de Provence?
a blend of herbs that grow in Provence, in France.
Oh, so you just called it. Did you call it herbs de Provence, or
No,
did they
that's
call
what
it
it's
herbs?
called. That's what it's called. It's a blend.
It's a specific blend.
And this is, I buy this from a grocery store in
Provence?
Provence, yeah.
You brought me herbs de Provence from Provence.
Yes.
What? People are going to think we have a crazy budget.
Yeah. Well, in
our crazy budget.
not disclosed.
It's you. It's on
It's because of
Patreon.
our great, yeah, and our wonderful sponsors.
Yes. We would be nothing if we weren't sponsored by Burgundy right now.
An entire region.
The entire... Is Provence and Burgundy, or are these warring factions?
They're warring factions.
Burgundy's going to be very unhappy with how we spend their money.
Yeah, I think Burgundy and Provence have gone to war before.
We can only hope.
In the Middle Ages or so.
No, yes.
Oh, I like these.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. Yet another totally different flavor.
What? These all look... They don't look exactly the same. They all look kind of different.
Yeah.
But they all
they taste
seem like
very
Brussels
different,
sprouts,
yeah.
but they taste wildly different.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Brussels sprouts are this vehicle for flavor.
I'm your vehicle, baby. Huh.
Yeah.
So if you're giving me the vehicle, are you like Zipcar? Is that what you are?
I'd say, yeah, Zipcar or what's that new one? That's like the one where it's like net or Airbnb for cars or whatever.
You could sleep in your car. You could sleep in other people's cars. Oh yeah, that one sounds really great.
No, it's like I want to say Aviato, but obviously it's not that.
No, it's Pied Piper. This is what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's the Uber of vegetables.
Yeah. Are we still calling things the Uber of things?
If you want to get funded, right?
That's true. That's how we could
Well,
have been
they just
actually
lost
funded.
$5 billion last quarter, so maybe not so much.
Takes money to make money, baby.
Mm.
Plus, some say never being profitable is the new profitable.
Well, I think you just want to be pre-revenue forever, like.
Ah, yes, pre-revenue.
Yeah.
Just
Although
like I'm pre-favorite food.
our podcast
Until
is
today. What?
post-revenue because Burgundy
Yeah.
is raining.
We are post-revenue.
Mm-hmm.
I like to imagine that the French knew, the Burgundy knew this is what was going to happen before post-revenue. You know, you being Mr. I brought herbs from France, did you know the Brussels sprouts were introduced to North America by 18th century French settlers
Wow.
in Louisiana?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
They and their herbs de Provence
Wow.
came to Louisiana and said, we're going to throw these on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
What does it take as a person to just like go to a new world? Be like, we're going to plant this. You know what this place is missing? Brussels sprouts.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think customs and immigration lines were a lot shorter and lax back then.
Yeah, you can get in with anything.
You were like,
You can bring people with you.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, yeah, you're fine.
You're like in New Zealand when you get off, they like check the bottom of your shoes to make sure you don't have any soil.
Whoa, what? Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I've been to New Zealand.
Yeah.
I missed this. Was I not wearing shoes?
Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wait, is Customs like really afraid that we're gonna plant foods in different places?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a crime?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what's the punishment for food trafficking? You can't.
Well,
This is not a yes or no
it really
question.
depends.
You can't nod.
It really depends. Like, if you've got like invasive species or something, you can get in big trouble.
Are Brussels sprouts invasive? I didn't
I
write
mean,
that fact down.
they were at whatever, when they came to Louisiana, they were.
Okay.
I mean, that was a good invasion.
Can you imagine like Johnny Appleseed getting just detained somewhere?
Mm-hmm.
Like what is this bag of seeds? Oh
No skin off your back because it's not
It's
your
all-
favorite food.
no.
If Johnny Appleseed,
I
had been-
like to imagine Johnny Appleseed getting
he had been
detained in
detained, it would
customs.
have been fine. Yeah, they
Please,
throw away
I
a
just
lot
want
of
to.
food.
You'd like these apples? They take forever to eat, and you'll never get full.
Yeah,
Please.
sir, you're gonna have to come with us.
No, no, no! It sounds fantastic. You can try to eat it as much as you want, and you'll never succeed. I'm planting these everywhere. Please, sir, take my apples.
One a day, and you'll stay healthy.
He's the only person still in the Bastille.
Mm-hmm.
They just left him in there. This
Fed
guy,
him Brussels sprouts.
he wants to ruin our meals. We can never go home. We keep eating. We lock him in the Bastille. Was Johnny Appleseed the same era as Napoleon? What's the scheduling on that?
That's yeah. I like to think. I like to think so.
I like to think,
I like
that,
to think so.
that we've all forgotten about the Apple Army charting its way
Mm-hmm.
to Waterloo,
Yeah.
sending him to Elba. Is that where he went?
Mm-hmm. He escaped.
How?
Swam.
Oh yeah, he Clint Eastwooded his way off the
Yeah.
off the island
Yeah. And then he was marching to Paris
in wet
in wet clothes. Yeah.
in wet clothes.
Yeah. And they sent the army to go capture him.
Uh
And they got there, and he looked at them, and he said, "Would you kill your general?"
huh.
And they were like, "Oh no, that's a good point. Guess we wouldn't." And they turned right around, and him at the head just marched into Paris and took it. So,
What?
not the smartest move to send the army to go detain
They sent
Napoleon.
his army to go and detain him.
It
Or
wasn't
is
like,
this like
yeah.
well, he's like the head of France.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like if our final step in the plan to capture Stalin is to just send the Russians after him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, go get your guy. Bring him back here. Yeah.
It didn't work.
But it sounds like Napoleon did come back to Paris.
Yeah, and then they
Just came back. at
he
the
got
head.
overthrown again.
Yeah.
Or he lost again, and then he got
Forget
put on
about
the
the
island
Second
again.
Apple War.
They put him back on.
Really?
Put him back, and yeah.
That's humiliating.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is like Steve McQueen level stuff now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He swam away. He got his army back. And they were like, wait, no, this doesn't work. Why are your clothes so wet? Go back to this island.
Oh, you need some more?
For sure.
Dude, we may finish. This may be.
This seems like a favorite.
It could be a favorite.
I think the trick is that I don't know what I'm eating.
Yeah.
I think the trick is that audio only. There's just there are 9 different types of Brussels sprouts on my plate right now.
Mm-hmm.
Some brown, some spiced, some crippled, some
These
mangled.
are like the dessert Brussels sprouts.
My tired, poor yearning to break free.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But you got the dessert. Yeah, we got the dessert ones. This is like every flavor profile. This is what I was promised with pad thai.
Mm.
And pad thai did pretty much deliver. It
Mm.
has all 5 flavor profiles. That's actually how I learned that bitter and sour were different.
We're different. Okay.
Yeah, it was like
Did you learn about
salty,
umami?
spicy, bitter, sour. I'm like, oh, same thing.
Did you learn about umami?
No, but I use it frequently in crosswords.
Mm.
Yeah, can you? What is
Yeah.
that?
Umami is the sort of the most important flavor, in my opinion. It's like
The most important flavor?
oh yeah, it's like savory, not sweet, but savory.
Wait, savory has there's a distinct thing that you can label as savory.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought savory was just it's a pie with meat. That
That
is
would be
savory.
umami. But
That's umami? Okay, maybe
To be
this
more
is just
precise.
ignorant American. Umami sounds like it's a spice.
no.
It's just the flavor.
Flavor.
It's like your chi. It's like the chi of savor.
Mhm.
What?
Mhm.
I don't believe that.
Believe it. Like all of Japanese cooking is kind of about umami.
Which is why I thought it was a spice. That
No.
was a Japanese
Like
spice.
mushrooms
Or a
are umami. Mushrooms are not a spice. Mushrooms are like the definition of umami.
I feel like we're doing the thing where it's like you explain that all the buildings are part of the college, but not any building itself is the college. Like they're all the college,
Mm-hmm.
but the college isn't like the Hall of Philosophy. You're saying that like all of the savory things are umami.
Almost all of the savory things have an element of umami.
An element of uma.
Yeah, umami is the distillation of the flavor in a savory food.
Wait,
So some foods are more umami than others, right? But
hold on. Okay, some foods are more umami than others.
just like some
But
foods
you
are
can distill
sweeter,
it.
some foods are sweeter than others,
I feel like
right?
you're gonna read my thetan levels right now. That's what you're gonna do, and you're gonna be like, "Yeah, this is how
Yeah.
umami you are."
Well, think about it. Like,
How umami was I last episode? How umami
Yeah.
am I this episode?
like let's just say like a caramel is incredibly sweet, right?
Yes.
And so can an apple be sweet.
I like the
They're
grammar
both
on that.
sweet.
Too. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. But the caramel is more sweet than the apple, sweeter. The same way that a mushroom has more umami, the greater umami, than something else that would be savory, like say even a burger. But a burger has a good punch of umami, but
This is so hard to understand
how is that hard to understand?
because it feels like you're like trying to peel back the curtain on the world here. And like now I'm in like Matrix.
You're in Matrix 4.
I'm in Matrix 4.
Matrix 4 umami.
I realize everything's umami.
Yeah. Yeah. Run a simulation.
Run a simulation.
Yeah.
You can take the red pill, or you can take the umami pill. Because all pills are umami.
Yeah. If you take the red pill, you will never know about umami.
But if you take the umami pill, see how deep this rabbit hole goes.
Mm-hmm.
Everything will be umami.
Rabbit is got a good punch of umami.
I savor a good rabbit.
Rabbit is probably a season 4, season 5 food.
Yeah. It's going to take me that long to catch them all.
Yeah.
I like that an episode that started with, now you're vegan.
Do rabbit.
Turned into, hey, let's get umami everything.
Yeah. But mushrooms are vegan.
And umami.
Truffles.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's like distinction I would never make there.
Yeah.
Because I would never picture that anything that wasn't like meat based would be savory, would be umami.
I mean, meats do have, a good punch of umami, but you know what's some umami a lot? Sea urchin.
Are you asking me if I've had sea urchin? I just learned what a nectarine was. Like, hey, remember that flavor sea urchin? Oh yeah, you mean that time I bit into a hard beach? I said this beach is bad? Oh, yeah, sea urchin, go on.
Yeah. Sea urchin, is it's called uni. Very umami flavor.
Okay.
Now that actually is one of my favorite foods.
Sea urchin?
Probably a top 5.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Wait, give me your top 5. Give me your top 5 right now, if you can. You don't have to, but give them to me. I can cut this out if we don't get them.
Foie gras.
Oh, yeah? Do you like that duck liver mousse?
Yeah. Uni would be number 2.
Oh, yeah.
I would say Otoro. Fatty tuna.
My neighbor Otoro.
Yeah, Otoro. Fatty tuna. Be 3.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Perigord black truffle.
What?
Be number 4.
None of my favorite foods are more than 2 syllables.
And I would say Caspian Sea Osetra caviar.
Okay, say that one more time. Twice as fast.
Caspian Sea Osetra caviar.
Caspian sea urchin with caviar?
No. Osetra or beluga caviar?
Caspian sea Osetra
Osetra or beluga?
Caviar?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. That's a...
Is it Osetra?
Osetra?
Osetra? Is that a whale?
No, it's not a whale. It is not a whale. Yeah,
what a beluga whale?
Is,
it's like...
right, but not beluga caviar. Beluga caviar is not.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But it is fish roe.
Fish roe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I would also say
Fish roe, host of Fish 30 Jobs.
that like really
bacon
good Japanese Kobe steak is top 5. Probably bump out caviar.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I really hope someday you realize how many audience members you just alienated with your top 5.
Right, but
I presented people with simple options. Just Brussels sprouts. And apples and cake.
but by the end, season 7, when you've acquired taste,
fucking contract.
when you've acquired all this taste, then there will be nothing left for you but foie gras and caviar
And caviar.
Mm-hmm.
And umami.
and truffle
And umami.
and sea urchin.
And Agent Smith.
And perhaps, you will get even more, perhaps it'll be abalone.
Abalone.
Yeah. Oysters are up there for me.
Oh, yeah?
Oh. Like West Coast Kumamoto's.
How do you always have obscure names? You have these super long names for all foods. I would be like, hey, you should try nachos. There's beef. Some come with pork. I like them with beef and pork.
And cheese.
And cheese and sour cream.
Mm-hmm. What about guac?
I'm not, sometimes. Not always.
Someday.
I guess it's
We can do nachos.
Tex-Mex, whole lot of meats on up, whole lots of meats on chips, nachos.
No, I love nachos too.
Yeah?
Everyone loves nachos.
Yeah, but I don't know what your nachos entail.
I'm a simple man. I do regular nachos.
Regular ahi beluga nachos.
Yeah.
With herbs de Provence.
some raw seared or seared tuna.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'm not sure if that would be the appropriate flavor profile.
Amigo, I dare say we are within arm's reach of actually
Finishing all this. Although I am beginning to slow.
Yeah, how you feeling? You know why you're beginning to slow? Because in 2013, Brussels sprouts supplied enough power to light up a Christmas tree on London's South Bank.
How?
I don't know.
Oh, good.
You can get power from a potato.
Well, yeah.
You can get power from a Brussels sprout.
Huh? Did they just burn them and then use that energy? That's like a coal.
The Christmas tree. The Christmas tree was just burning Brussels sprouts. This is British kids. Mommy, it's lit up the whole South Bank. Merry Christmas, Mommy. Merry Christmas.
Clean coal. Brussels sprouts. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just lighting them up. They'd burn, right? They'd burn.
They burn.
It's like this idea of it's this sad town that has nothing to light the Christmas tree with. Nothing.
Throw burning Brussels sprouts.
So someone's just like, I've strung up all the Brussels sprouts in town. We're gonna burn them.
Yeah.
God bless us, everyone.
This was before Brussels sprouts became trendy.
God bless us, everyone. That's our food on fire. God, that's cool.
I bet the Brits are very bad at cooking Brussels sprouts.
I don't know, man. They're pretty good with brown foods.
Yeah,
So
it's
they're
a
probably
green food. So.
Yeah, but they could throw brown sugar on it.
It's true.
Make it a brown food.
Probably cook it in beer.
Mm. What happens when you cook a food in beer?
I mean, mostly you're boiling it.
Is it imbuing a flavor into it?
Sure, some.
How? You don't have to answer that. That's like really deeply scientific.
Yeah.
Like what flavor? What comes into it? Hops?
Yeah, I'm not.
Malt?
Yeah.
Yeast?
Malt,
Are these all ingredients?
a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. But like, mostly it's more of a like beer battered. You use it, the like carbonation or like the in the beer is good for creating a batter for frying.
Huh.
Yeah.
So, okay. Beer.
That's
beer
generally
batter. I've had
where-
beer battered like fish and stuff. And all those things.
Well, see, that's like the Brits. That's how they.
Oh yeah, that is actually that is a distinctly British food I'm thinking of.
Exactly.
Right there.
Exactly. Oh.
Well, we might be going into extra innings right now. Because I think I can actually finish all of this. I think we can do it.
This would be a first, right?
This is so many Brussels sprouts. This would be a first.
At this point, the boys slow down. So we'll use the theme song from earlier. And, speed it up a bit. Taste, taste, taste.
Dude, I can't believe I disappointed my father so much growing up. It's like, I'd never eat this.
Mm-hmm.
This is so convenient and it's working so well.
Taste, taste, taste. And now we'll, slow back down.
Linus Urbanecht. This guy's name is Linus Urbanecht. He ate 31 Brussels sprouts in just 1 minute to become the king of f***ing Belgium. Or something.
Where's he from?
Sweden.
Huh.
Wait, hold on.
Wouldn't have thought they were a huge Brussels sprout nation.
Yeah, but they do spend several months a year in total darkness. In parts of it.
That seems potentially unrelated, though.
I'm just saying. I would practice eating Brussels sprouts.
Is that what you would do?
Yeah. I'd hold up. Figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As per the guideline, these are the actual rules here. The Brussels sprouts were eaten using a cocktail stick. And only one Brussels sprout was spiked, eaten, and swallowed at a time.
Ooh. So that's why that's 31 in a minute, right?
Yeah.
That's tough. Because you gotta be a good spiker.
Yeah. This guy's just...
I'd be like missing, and my Brussels sprouts would be rolling
I've
around.
missed half the sprouts I've tried to eat today.
Right, that's what I'm saying. They're not the easiest thing to spike.
This guy's
in the dark. That's what it is. In the dark. He's got blindfolded and he's spiking
He's
Brussels
mastered it.
sprouts.
He's mastered it in the dark.
Yeah. Like a blind. Do you think he's blind? He's like.
That's. Well, I feel like if he was blind, we would know about it. It'd be like a Vice article or something. Like, meet the blind Brussels sprout.
Brussels sprout eating. I was born eating Brussels sprouts in the dark.
You merely adopted
Yeah.
Brussels sprouts. I was born in them. Ordered by them.
Yeah.
That's my grandfather voice with my hand over my mouth. It becomes Bane.
That's true, it does. Yeah.
Very quickly.
Yeah.
You think Christian Bale was not Christian Bale, Tom Hardy was just picturing his grandfather the whole time?
Christian Bale's like, so I already have a pretty tough to understand voice for Batman.
Yeah.
I'm doing kind of a deep, growly thing.
Yeah.
You want to try maybe
Tom, do the clearest voice you can think of to balance me out.
Yeah.
You're steps ahead of you.
Well, no, that's not quite. Yeah.
Trust me, people always hear what I have to say.
Okay, now we'll speed up one more time. This one.
Taste, taste, taste.
I'm already pretty worried about next week's Asian interview.
Dude, this is the most fiber we've ever had.
Taste, 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 taste. Audio only. We're down to 2. We're down to, I think, 8 sprouts across 2 bowls.
Those are the herb de Provence.
Herb de Provence. Taste, taste, taste. I'll cut that. You gotta work on that, man.
No.
Taste, taste, taste.
With a little toothpick. Wow. This is
My God.
It's an acquired taste first.
We got through it.
What? Now what do we do? Those are my favorite food. I feel really ill right now.
I think for now, this could be your favorite food, and we'll find out how you feel tomorrow.
I think we will. Can we do... Okay, we're going to do the most/least scientific sabermetrics update of all time. 145 Brussels sprouts times 50 calories per cup. So 145 divided by 8 times 50. 906 calories. Don't pause this yet. Don't turn me off. 906 calories. Is it my favorite food? I have to check with legal. But this is exciting. And we finished it. And until potentially next time.
This could be the favorite.
Who knows?
We'll let us sleep on it. Pray on it.
Yeah.
Could be the favorite.
I'm Tristan. This is Ian with Acquired Taste. And hasta mañana?